Vile, Etz's jealous rival.
The Samus's hunting force from the past.
The ordained rivals are supposed to push the main character to the limits, and these two probably do it the best, both mentally and emotionally. Like seriously, holy shit. I'm Domination, and this is my AI assistant Pit. They will go over the strength, powers, and abilities to decide who will win a NEXUS battle. In the year 2001, Etz, the not-so-young Dr. Kane discovered reploid known as Etz. And with Etz came with the recreation of the reploids, which are basically intelligent robots.
Like me. But free will can be dangerous, and doesn't help that Will Wright's old robots came out and let out the Maverick virus, which is basically the Ridley virus but more violent. Somehow.
But luckily, an elite group of Maverick hunters was put a stop to him, and he even joined the team. But we're not here to talk about either of them, we're here to talk about the other one. We're here to talk about Vile.
Which is the most obvious one I've ever heard. He does have a cool neck though.
Vile and Zero were assigned to protect humans by destroying Mavericks, and while the three you see here are okay with it, Vile had a different view. He didn't want to protect humans, he saw more as obstacles, and that's why he cared so less for them.
Also season 4, one of the reasons why he always had to hold back.
We're just saying something because he is stronger than the old robot masters like Gutsman, who is actually stronger than Mega Man, who can lift this giant tower, which is calculated to be around 1 billion metric tons. Quicker than Quickman, who can move around Mach 5.
It's the slowest speed we've ever done in the show. No, the dog was faster than that.
But he didn't dodge lasers.
That's fair. He also has a bunch of guns, right? The Vulcan, which can shoot vanilla gun, laser gun, rapid out-of-control gun, and blue slow gun. He even has a secret gun in his kneecap.
That looks uncomfortable. He also has a large variety of lasers, from split shots to lasers he can aim, and purple lasers, which I don't know, which keeps him in place, and even tornado lasers.
Can we change the subject for 1 minute? Can we just talk about how violent this guy is? Seriously, what kind of Maverick virus made him this violent?
That's the strange thing, he doesn't have the Maverick virus. Seriously, he literally ended up like this and all he cared about was destroy Etz. That's probably why he's in jail.
It has a mech that we mentioned earlier. This mech allows him to fight on par with Etz.
And going back to the whole lead weapon thing, he can even use it to shoot explosions, tornadoes, energy balls, and even flamethrower.
Which looks stupid. What doesn't look stupid is his energy mace.
Still to Etz, still into the optic sunflower, who then shoot a laser, which has been calculated around,
over 1 billion times faster than light.
I was gonna say that.
You should also steal to Rush, who once flew to Jupiter, and with the calculations that comes around to 6 or 400 times faster than the speed of light. And can increase his speed with the Speed Devil.
He should steal to Galaxy Man in his black hole, or he could steal to Gravity Field in his black hole. And looking at the diameter of the black hole, we can safely say it's producing about 100 tons of TNT.
Release all that energy in one big boom. He should also steal the gravity field, being able to throw around the gravity well, which, with a couple more calculations, it should be come around, yeah, that much.
No wonder he thinks he's the strongest.
Well, that's the problem. He isn't, and he knows it.
Say what now?
Getting philosophical here, but even with all these impressive feats, he knows he's not the strongest. Compared to someone like Etz, he will never be strongest, but he still thrives to try to fight him. He still wants to beat him, and he did. His one purpose was to destroy Etz, and even when he failed, he still wants it. That is who Vile is. One who never give up on a grudge.
Wait, since when were we allowed to get philosophical on these things?
In the infinite cosmos exists the Space Pirates, a group of aliens who are the most dangerous beings in the universe. Even with monsters like Cred and transdimensional demons like Phantom, they were always stopped by Samus Aran.
And when we mean stop, we mean completely killed off and destroyed.
Why does Samus have such a hatred against these space pirates? Well, that's the fault for their very own leader, Ridley.
Okay, but before we get to that, boy is he?
Oh, he's this thing.
What the what? What kind of Digimon evolution is that?
Well, he transformed into this layer.
I guess that's better.
Anyways, after Ridley went to a human colony, he met a little girl who just wanted to be his friend. But unfortunately for the little girl, Ridley chose violence and killed both the little girl's parents and destroyed the whole colony, her home. And the name of that innocent little girl was Samus.
Ridley literally created his biz up, which seems that we're ready to destroy entire mountain ranges worth about 5 gigatons of TNT.
Even physically overcome barriers from Zebus, which then block macro black holes, which consume the whole planet. Zebus has roughly the same diameter as Earth. Blocking a black hole that can consume Earth would need around 1 zettaton of TNT, enough energy to destroy Earth 10,000 times over, and can even survive getting hit by blasts, which can also destroy those barriers, and add that with the fact he can fly at Mach 7.
Well, this kind of makes me question how Samus can even find a with Ridley.
I'm surprised she's even still saying it, since this is a guy who literally taunts about eating her parents to regenerate himself. But even with Ridley's clear insanity, he's actually smart enough to build robots of himself using advanced tech. He's even smarter than other space pirate scientists who were the ones who gave him those cybernetic advancements.
Hell, they even figured out the cloning tech to help clone Ridley, which they did also successfully make Metroids. Well, kind of. They're kind of ugly looking, ew.
And using the same intelligence, he was able to discover the Phazon planet Dark Aether. Before we continue, I gotta tell you what Phazon is. Well, Phazon is a highly radioactive substance that's very dangerous for most living beings. And it can even short-circuit machines. Hell, it's the same stuff Dark Samus is made out of. Wait, Pets, are you okay? Pets, you better.
Wow, this stuff's toxic. Why would anyone want to use it?
Ridley decided to make an entire armor out of it.
Of course he did.
After ordering the space pirates to make his cybernets some modifications, he was able to dip into Phazon and turn into a Mega Ridley. He should still the Dark Samus surviving collapse of Dark Aether, entire dimension.
What does it take to kill this guy?
Oh, it's simple. All you need to do is blow him into tiny little bits and blow up the planet he's on.
Does that mean he finally...
Oh, he already did. This is just a clone.
Wait, when did he die?
Well, he already died. Look at the timeline, which, one little neat fact, Samus actually gets 5 times stronger each game. Hell, Ridley didn't even match the speed of Samus's Hunter Prime ship, which he moved from a couple million to a couple billion times faster than light.
Not trying to kill him, though. He literally survived the burning atmosphere. His skin literally grew over his cybernetics. Holy shit, he's more metal than Godzilla.
He can even harm suits stronger than the light suits, which can stabilize Aether, which with calculations will put around small star level, strength level.
With all this, it makes you think why he even goes after Samus.
Because he wants to. He wants to remind Samus that she was weak once, that she was nothing more than a little girl to him, and he wants to make her feel fear. That no matter what, to him, she's still that scared little girl. And he's that haunting spirit that will remind her every single day. We went through both characters' powers and abilities. Now it's time to finally settle this in a NEXUS battle. KO!
That's another problem to deal with.
This fight was tricky to say the least, so we broke this fight up into 4 categories, with probably the most important one, stats. While both then arguably that the Starlo's strength, Ridley actually can take a hit with Stone to Dark Samus, and it's, well, a lot, 7 times faster than Vile. Ridley takes stats.
Next is survivability, and let's be honest, what Ridley takes is, rather than survive stuff like this, but Ridley survives stuff like that on a good day. Reliability goes to Ridley.
At the same time, we said for Arsenal, sure, Ridley has phase on, but the Metroid clones are really the help for a cybernetic being, and his closet's worth of weaponry. Arsenal goes to Vile, but it comes down to intelligence, and Ridley takes this. Not only is he smarter than Vile with his robots, sure, Vile's battle smart, but Ridley's smarter than his own crew, and we know how smart those guys are. And Ridley takes this battle.
Before anyone says, oh, but Vile starts a duel downgrading Ridley.
I was a formidable hunter, but couldn't hunt down this beast.
Well, that just bites.
The winner is Ridley.